Hey guys, Nick here from 4playernetwork.com, and I'm sitting here with Zafar, the lead animator over at Rocksteady Studios. We just got done seeing a presentation of Batman Arkham Knight and playing a pretty hefty demo of it. And the game is coming along quite nicely, I must say. Can you go ahead and just set the game up for us? I know everybody is kind of familiar with Arkham City, but where does this take place in relation to your previous game?
So we are 12 months in after the events of Arkham City.
Okay.
Joker has died.
Yes.
Left him behind.
Yes.
Scarecrow stepped up.
Oh man.
We've left Scarecrow in the lurk in Arkham City, so now he's back with a vengeance.
Okay.
He wants to take down the Bat. He wants to intoxicate the whole city. We've got Arkham Knight, a brand new character who's working with Scarecrow to take down the Bats.
That's exciting.
And then we've got the Batmobile.
Yes. Yes.
What a machine.
Oh my god.
Two modes, pursuit mode, battle mode.
Okay.
Weapons, machinery, toe-to-toe fighting.
Oh man.
Legendary conclusion happening in Arkham Knight.
You're bringing back all kinds of great memories from just playing that short demo. It was awesome. So I guess first, most important question I have right now, Batmobile. It was awesome. What can you tell us about it, and we saw some pretty cool demonstrations of how it works in terms of puzzle solving too. With he used the Batmobile to use the
Batwinch.
Yeah, the Batwinch to like pull the elevator up.
Yep.
I guess set up the Batmobile and let us know how that works in terms of what other kind of puzzles can we expect to see with that.
I mean, the Batmobile was a massive challenge for us to take on, to insert it into a game that's so critically acclaimed and known about. Like everyone knows what the gameplay's like with Batman. We wanted to introduce the car because, for one, we want to do it, and secondly, everyone wants to see it, right? The fans have been saying, when are you going to get the Batmobile in the game? Well, this is it. Batman Arkham Knight brings you the Batmobile. Legendary car. It has two modes, like I've mentioned already, pursuit mode, battle mode. We've got all the weaponry. We've got riot suppressor, we've got heavy cannon, Vulcan cannon, electrical tasers. Like you've mentioned, we can use it for puzzle solving too. There's the Batwinch, which can latch onto things, pull walls down, make makeshift bridges. All sorts of things happening there. You've got the Riddler getting involved, challenging Batman's psyche, and Batman's got a whole host of puzzles there to solve with the Batmobile and outside the Batmobile. Yeah. So there's lots of things
well, I was actually going to ask you about the Riddler challenges. Are all the Riddler challenges going to involve the Batmobile, or is it kind of some of them are for the Batmobile and some of them are classic Riddler challenges?
I mean, believe me when I say there's a lot happening there with Riddler. We can't give away too much right now. Don't put any spoilers out there, but there's a lot happening. Throughout the whole game, we don't want to offset it too much in terms of too much Batmobile, too little Batman usage. So there's a nice balance there of 50-50, 40-60 gameplay with the car itself. So you're going to experience that in all the different elements and side stories.
Fantastic. I guess I got a two-parter here. As far as the world goes, obviously your design philosophy kind of had to change a little bit, going from Arkham City to Arkham Knight because of the introduction of the Batmobile. What can you tell us about how your approach to design has changed, and how big is the world in comparison to Arkham City?
Man, the game world is 5 times bigger than Arkham City was.
That's insane.
Can you encapsulate that? Seriously, that is humongous.
No, I noticed that immediately when they showed the demonstration at the Sony press conference when he launched in the air and he was gliding, pretty high up in the sky, and you could tell pretty immediately that.
I mean, the art team have done an incredible job on bringing Gotham City to light once and for all. It's there in its entirety. It's massive. 20 times bigger than Arkham's Asylum ever was.
Yes.
So our game scale, we're utilizing that horsepower that we got from next-gen consoles to create that open-world game space. We've got all the different side missions, all the rogues galleries coming together. We've got, Penguin, Two-Face, Harley, Riddler. I'm trying to avoid using key characters that we haven't mentioned so far.
Tell me more.
So there's lots coming. We just need to be careful, and we need to just keep our eyes peeled. We're all going to be announcing them very soon. But yeah, the game was massive. Design team have gone to town with every story element. Obviously, like we mentioned already, we've got Scarecrow and Nightwing liaising together, trying to take down the Bats. But then we've got all the little secret characters just knocking on the door,
waiting in the wings.
Let us out.
I can tell. Here's a quick question, because I love the Batmobile. Batwing? Is there a Batwing in the game?
Right now, all we got to focus on is that bad boy there. That's the big one. That's the second character.
I had to ask. I love how the Batmobile controls so far. Y'all found so many awesome ways to implement it into the already existing game world, which is really exciting. Are there any other playable characters? One of our fans wanted me to ask you that specifically.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone want to know that? The second player character is the Batmobile.
All right,
there
good.
It is. Yeah.
I
was going to release a little spoiler there.
Gotcha.
No. I mean, for us, that was a massive, challenge, like I mentioned already. So that in itself is the second character. You've got the 2 modes in there. So there's a lot of fun to be had there.
Okay. Are there any other challenges going from Arkham City to Arkham Knight that you can talk about? I know you're working on new hardware now. The world is quite a bit larger. Any other challenges you can touch on that y'all as a team came across in the development process?
I mean, a global challenge in itself is ensuring that we deliver a game that the fans know and love already. Like the Batman 2 games that we've made, Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, people know it plays great. The attention to detail is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The storyline is just incredible. So we need to ensure that that remains the same in the final installment.
Fantastic. Well, you seem like you've accomplished that already. And also, just last thing I want to know about combat. It retains the classic feel of Batman combat as well. But what other thing? What can you tell us about how like the Batmobile works into combat and gliding? I saw a lot of seamless transitions between being in the air into ground combat and going from the Batmobile to combat. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, like I've kind of briefly touched on earlier, like we want to integrate the Batmobile into Batman himself as well. We want to seamlessly bring man and machine together. And that was a big challenge also in itself.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't want just a car racing around the streets and kind of like tearing down the streets. We just want Batman to be able to eject out at any given moment and then scorch across the city, check out the beautiful vista, and then
oh man, it's beautiful.
At any moment just click that L1 button and you're back straight back into the car chasing down the next supervillain.
It was cool. Seeing how seamless that was really, really impressive. So the game is coming in
2015 next gen, new gen consoles.
Yep,
PS4, Xbox One, PC.
It's very exciting. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. The game looks and plays fantastically already, so we're all very excited to play
Thanks
it.
very much, bro. Thank you.
I guess have a good rest of the E3. And stick with us here at 4playernetwork.com for more podcasts, impressions, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.